welcome back to my kitchen. I am so excited to have you here. Today we're making guacamole. This is one of my favorite recipes. I've been making it for years. It is so easy, so healthy, and all our friends and family love when I bring this to a get together, so I want to share it with you. Sharing healthier ways to eat the guacamole other than chips, so stick around for that. And I even have another surprise today. I'm bringing over a surprise guest. Anyone? My husband, Mark Nelson. Come on in here.
Thank you so much for having me here in your kitchen
Welcome
to make
to
this
my kitchen.
Amazing guacamole. Put me to work.
All right, so you're going to use 1/4 cup to 1/3 cup of a sweet onion or a white onion. We actually like to put the onion in a bowl with some water. That's going to dull out the raw onion taste. Next up, you need 3 ripe avocados. And if you have avocados that are not ripe, all you need to do is put them in a brown bag with a banana, or maybe in your fruit bowl with a banana, and the gases from the banana will help ripen them up. Simply cut down the center, give a little twist. Look at that beauty. Now, I take a knife, I put it right here, and I twist out, and boom. So I'm just gonna add some lines down the center here, just to help the mashing process. Just
look at that's already like pre-cut.
Yep,
Ooh,
that's a
so
little
cool.
trick right there.
That's awesome.
And we're gonna twist
Did
here.
Did you know that guacamole was actually invented by the Aztecs in the early 16th century? Yeah.
I did not know that. And they weren't charging $15 at a restaurant.
No.
Like, can we just say, like, when did restaurants decide that that was cool to charge like $15 for tableside guacamole? I think it's awesome, but like, we're gonna have so much for a week.
Just in case everyone was wondering, National Avocado Day is September 16th.
Okay, note that on your calendar. I will be doing that tonight. All right, next up, we put our 3 avocados in a bowl. Just get some lime juice going. You absolutely can use lemon, but we like lime. And you want 1 tablespoon to 1.5. This is gonna be 1 tablespoon, this whole piece right here. This helps bring out the flavor, and then it's gonna help brighten the color. So next up is 1 tomato, and we like a Roma or a plum. We're just gonna scoop out these seeds. This would actually water down the guacamole, and that's not what we're looking for. This is actually a tomato knife, and I highly recommend. Look at that, it's so great. So all we're looking for is a fine dice. Some people actually avoid nightshade vegetables, so if you're one of them, then you can skip the tomato, but I think it's really nice. It's really pretty contrast, just like that. Next is cilantro, and this can absolutely be optional. Just rolling it up like a cigar, giving it a nice little fine chop. Believe it or not, 15% of the population are genetically dispositioned. They actually think cilantro tastes like soap. No problemo if you aren't a big fan. Can get out any seeds. I'm gonna go one more time, and we're gonna toss this baby in. Boom. We're gonna scoop in some of these onions now. Maybe 1/4 cup to 1/3. I don't like it too overpowering, so we're gonna let it be just like that. Jalapeno. Not everyone loves heat, but we do. So 2 options. You can do 1 with the jalapeno and 1 for like the kids. Like Asher's gonna have his own without this. So you're just gonna simply cut down the center. Now all the heat is right here, this membrane and these seeds. We keep them in. If you don't want the heat, then you take those out. And like we said, 1 jalapeno. Okay.
Well, some people can't handle the heat, but I can.
Let's check in on him in a minute. Before I cut the jalapeno, I actually put aside a different bowl. This will be for my son, and this is great for anyone who does not want heat. So you could also do that with the cilantro before you add the jalapeno. So one more secret to the recipe is a good seasoning salt. Pick anything that just doesn't have MSG and you'll be good to go. This is like a, you know, everyday seasoning. So we go ahead and we put this in, you know, maybe 1 teaspoon and a little bit in the other one right there. And that's it, guys. Let's get mashing. So Mark's gonna mash, and I have a question. Are you team chunky or team creamy?
I am team creamy, I think.
That explains everything. I'm team chunky, so.
Okay, it's pretty good.
So basically, those who want it chunky, don't over mash, and those who want it really creamy, you could actually really keep mashing or put it in a food processor, so you can have both.
Yeah,
so,
you can do either.
How's your?
I'm fine. It's a little warm, but great. So I'm just gonna start mashing this up.
Smashing it up.
Awesome.
The lime juice hits the onion, and that takes down the raw flavor. Like I said, you could use a lemon. You could use cumin, but we like that seasoning salt. And
a lot. Did you know avocados are actually a fruit?
Oh, I did know that. Did you know that?
Yeah, it's a single-seeded berry. What? Also closely related to bay leaves and cinnamon.
Wow,
know.
go figure. I knew that.
Yeah, you totally did. How's that? Is that good? That's pretty chunky.
That's looking good, you
Pretty
guys.
chunky. So now I'll make Asher's.
Yep.
So we're gonna make it even creamier for Asher and myself. But avocados in the early 1900s, they were also known as alligator pears. What? That's crazy. But it's because of the scaly skin. Now that song Alligator Pie makes sense. Alligator, alligator, alligator pie. If I don't get some, I think I'm gonna cry.
So avocados are a monounsaturated fat, which means they contain only 1 double bond in their structure. This is good. I think all nutritionists can agree that we love avocados. But let's talk about unhealthy fats for a moment. You really want to avoid trans fats and man-made industrial seed and vegetable oils. And these are found in just about every type of chip. So that's why I wanted to give you these awesome alternatives to chips. Go ahead and get some cucumber slices, some slices of celery, carrots. Here's some jicama sticks. Not everyone's gonna be familiar with these, but super crunchy to dip in there. Low calorie, no unhealthy fats. Next, zucchini. You just wanna slice these like thick diagonal scoopers. Okay, so here's an example of an amazing chip alternative. These are plantain chips, sea salt, coconut oil, and that's it. So there's no unhealthy fats, and they taste delicious with guacamole. So we are winning on this one. The following are what you want to avoid. Anything with peanut oil, cottonseed oil, grapeseed oil, canola oil, vegetable oil, safflower oil, sunflower oil, corn oil, soybean oil, palm oil, and anything hydrogenated or partially hydrogenated. So best of luck. It's in so many things. Read your labels. Did you learn anything?
A lot.
Great. Well, I want to show you guys that we put the spicy version, we put jalapenos on top so no one will touch that. And then here's the one without jalapenos. And if you aren't going to be eating your guacamole now, simply find saran wrap and get every last cranny covered, because if there's no air, it can't oxidize and change color on you. Just tuck it in there like that, and you're gonna have good guacamole, and when you get to the party, just rip that off. All right, it's guacamole time. Yay!
Oh. What are the biggest consumption guacamole days of the year?
Everyone would say Cinco de Mayo, but
That's one.
well, that's so obvious.
That's obvious. What would be the second one?
A Super Bowl Sunday.
Yes.
Hope you guys enjoy the recipe. See you next time.